It's that time of year. Grass, weeds, flowers, it's all growing, which means it's also time to break out the lawnmower. If you don't, the City of Hampton will do it for you at a minimum fee of $200.
You just have to mow your lawn if you're in a city and you're close to people.
City spokesperson Robin McCormick says it's about more than just appearances, although that's a factor too.
It's a health and safety issue. You can have rodents in there, you can have trash in there that isn't seen.
Now the rule is this, your grass can't exceed 8 inches in height. So let's take a look at mine here. Oh, that's looking close. So looks like I have a little bit of work to do.
The city tells me they've already received more than 120 reports of unkept lawns.
I do think that, it is their property. If that's what, they want to do, then, that's their prerogative.
Hampton homeowner Alex Petit says he sees both sides.
If you're a homeowner, you should be proud of that, and, you should also maintain your property accordingly.
And if keeping your lawn looking nice isn't a top priority, maybe if you're looking to sell, that'll spur you to jump into lawn care.
It's going to bring down the property value or make a home harder to sell if it's next to or nearby a house with a whole lot of weeds and grass. It just says, I'm not taken care of.
The city says you do get one warning. After that, you better pull out your wallet. In Hampton, Ellen Ice, News 3.
Tucked away inside a quiet Chesapeake neighborhood, Russell Cassava is building his own community.
Look at the dog he said.
One brick at a time, and with a reach.
So we're live right now so they can get a couple shots, also so I can catch up with you guys.
That spreads far beyond these humble headquarters.
It's one of those things where you don't really plan on it, right? You just kind of find your purpose and you let the universe take you where you need to go.
His Little Bricks charity started with a donation of Lego sets to Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters in Norfolk.
So proud of you and all the work you do for the kiddos. Oh, January.
In the nearly 5 years since, he's done the same at more than 50 children's hospitals all across the nation. His brightly colored mohawk delivering far more than just toys.
That's like the first step of that healing process. And then they get to open the box, and that's where the real magic happens.
Part of that magic.
Thank you, Simon! Simon, how you been, brother?
Happens online. Russell's built a huge social media following. The day I visited, he was live with his 1 million plus TikTok followers. Online strangers becoming friends.
Terry, Allen, Will, what's up? Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are all doing well.
Sending in donations and words of encouragement.
They are the only reason that I quit my job and went in for this. They gave me that motivational boost that I needed to just believe in myself.
That motivation does help, as sometimes he takes painful steps to raise awareness for his charity. He's the Guinness World Record holder for walking barefoot across Lego bricks.
Why would anybody in their right mind want that?
I don't think anyone in their right mind would, but very rarely am I accused of being in my right mind.
His mind aside, there's no doubt Russell's heart is in the right place. That's why I surprised him with a News 3 Everyday Hero Award.
No way! That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Add that to your collection. It's not quite a Guinness World Record, but...
No, this is going to go literally right here on top of the world records.
There you go. Our community partners here at Southern Bank have a $300 Visa gift card for you as well.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm going to go spend this and buy more Lego.
I mean, what a cool way to spend $300,
yeah,
right?
Man.
Every dollar, every brick, building smiles and hope for families who desperately need it.
When we open this box of Lego, the world collapses down and it's just me and them. And they know for a few moments that nothing else matters, right? It's just them.
Reporting in Chesapeake, Blaine Stewart, News 3.
So working? Are you out?
It's a story you'll see only on News 3. An Isle of Wight mother wanted to share an important warning with you. Her 14-year-old daughter was a victim in a child sexual abuse case. I'm Kelsey Jones, and I spoke exclusively with the mother, who says she was groomed by an older man online.
As a child, you can't really process that kind of thing.
Elizabeth never would have thought her daughter would be a victim of child sexual abuse, especially by someone they would have at least expected.
It wasn't just a stranger, but somebody I knew, but it's that feeling that gets under your skin where, you know, somebody has access to your children, and especially when you assume certain people are safe or certain environments are safe, and they're really just not.
24-year-old Thomas Cervantes pleaded guilty Wednesday to production and distribution of child sexual abuse material. According to court documents from at least 2020 through March of this year, Cervantes used social media apps like Snapchat and Kik to coerce minors to create inappropriate pictures of themselves to share over the internet. Cervantes posed as Thomas the Turtle online to chat with minors. But in the case of Elizabeth's daughter, this wasn't a random internet stranger. She says Cervantes was a trusted member of her extended family, her own niece's boyfriend.
She actually considered him a best friend.
Here he is in a family picture she shared with me, along with a TikTok with her daughter.
She expressed to me that Tommy explicitly told her that she was not to tell me about any of that.
According to the Department of Justice, Cervantes would offer money to a minor to get them to take sexual videos of themselves. Yet when some of his victims will say no, he would then threaten them.
But unfortunately on Snapchat, the messages do disappear, so there's not a lot of hard, concrete evidence afterwards. Luckily, in his case, we were able to match the IP addresses.
Cybersecurity experts like Lynn Gonzalez say as technology evolves, so are the risks that come with it for children.
It's a situation where people are just not aware of what their children are doing online.
If your daughter never told you about this, you would have never known this was happening.
Correct. This would have still been going on. He still would have been contacting women and hurting people.
Gonzalez says it's important for parents to look through their kids' phones and devices and to have conversations with them about online safety.
Check out the parental controls, see what types of features that those devices have, and really understand the totality of communications that are available with those devices for their children to communicate with people outside the household.
This mother now shares a message to other parents.
I think if I had asked my daughter more questions earlier on, you know, she may have eventually felt comfortable enough to talk to me about it. So I would just urge other parents really to just ask your kids questions, ask them what's going on. If it seems like they're not really telling you everything, keep asking.
Cervantes is scheduled to be sentenced on April 25th of 2024. He faces a minimum of 15 years and a maximum penalty of 50 years in prison. I'm Kelsey Jones, News 3.